Bro, look at this.
It's a close-up of a craft, so close that you can see the occupants. It is 100% real, and I was there as that was filmed.
The whole footage has been analyzed for a more scientific work for 2.5 weeks, frame by frame, pixel by pixel, and this is 100% genuine footage.
In 2009, a Turkish man, Yalçın Yalman, recorded what he believed to be a UFO over the Sea of Marmara, capturing what he claimed were alien pilots in a saucer-shaped craft. Experts analyzed Yalçın's video and found no signs of CGI tampering, though some remained skeptical about the visibility of figures within the craft due to camera limitations. Aviation expert Tim McMillan suggested the possibility of an optical illusion involving distant fishing vessels. Though this theory does not fully explain the sighting, the Turkish government deemed the footage authentic, but experts concluded that while the object is a genuine UFO, more evidence is needed to confirm its extraterrestrial nature.
And then right in the front of the craft, there appeared to be 3 windows, viewing ports, whatever you want to call. And standing in these viewing ports, and I saw this, I looked through the camera myself, but unfortunately it recorded. That video went to university in Istanbul and went over extremely intense scrutiny by the Turkish government, and then the video was all
beyond their highest stress levels in 1,000 years. Tectonic stress along the San Andreas and San Jacinto fault lines in Southern California are showing signs of a rupture happening soon. With high stress long term, this could trigger large earthquakes. The last major rupture was more than 160 years ago. Researchers say if the rupture includes both fault lines, the damage could devastate areas like Los Angeles, San Bernardino, Riverside, and the Coachella Valley. Researchers in Hawaii say 2 of California's fault lines have hit or gone beyond their highest stress levels.
A fake town set up to fool you. Watch this.
Now I'm about to show y'all exactly how NPCs work, right? Here I am at this Wawa, right?
Okay.
Now mind you, Wawa got 2 sides. So on this side you see all these cars, right? All these cars. I'm gonna turn around so you can see it. All these cars,
But
right?
where are
all
the
these
people?
Cars everywhere. I'm gonna show y'all how NPCs work. And y'all don't think this stuff is for real, bro. There's like 50 million cars out here, right?
Yeah.
Now there's another side of the Wawa as well that you can park all packed. All packed, bro.
Watch this.
Everything is packed out here. I'm about to show you. I'm about to show you exactly versus how many people. Hold on, let me see. Which lot I'm at? I'm about to show you. Y'all see all this traffic? And
Yeah, lots of cars. Plenty of cars. Watch this.
Look at this.
You go inside. Where is everybody? See, like 1 or 2 people. Where is everybody? There's no way.
Do y'all see this?
Somebody explain this to me, because it makes 0 sense.
Do y'all see this?
Math is not mathin'. This is a simulation, y'all. Stay weird.
Several flares all the way around the sun, basically. None of them didn't create a halo, but you can definitely see that it is just completely active back there. Pretty much every quadrant of the sun. Not too sure what's going on because we don't really have the data, but as you can plainly see, it's pretty active, and we are getting ready to have that side of the sun facing us. So we will know within a week or so just how bad it's been back there. I figure by the middle of July, we'll really know what's going on. Or we'll just see this continued coil of the spring, if you will. So this is another photo. This really shows you the activity going on and how much it is. It's almost covering the entirety of the sun. All right, so it's covering most of the sun. I'd say about 30% here, 20% here. The rest of it's this. And these magnetic bands are stretching to this sunspot, all the way to this one, and then outward towards whatever sunspot's probably back here. These two are connecting, and then this one is extremely active. I don't know if you can see it from there, but there is all kinds of activity going on these two, and you've just had a solar ejection there. That's a huge coronal hole there. That looks like it's one forming because it's got activity going on. But I just find it interesting that it's slowly covering the entirety of the sun. We haven't had this much since the beginning of June, and now it's reaching the beginning of July, and it's seeming like it's getting more active. So maybe we'll see a repeat, and maybe we'll see a climbing to something unheard of. Because next month, not July, but August, starts the eclipse, and then September is the equinox. So a lot of stuff going on in our skies. A lot more comments because we are nearing the torrid stream, I'm pretty sure. Just another version. Actually shows you the activity quite a bit better in terms of sunspots.
If you can hear me, please give me a flash. If you can hear me, please give me a flash. Don't give me a power up. I just want a flash. Come on, give me a flash. Holy shit, dude. Did that really just freaking happen? Oh my freaking God. Did y'all freaking see that? Holy shit, dude. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. That was freaking amazing. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
This literally just happened.
One winner here. Well, if I lose this one, Jonathan will certainly put it on his menu. John, we have a winner.
And the winner is
Eagle right through the fucking window.
You guys, I want to know if Lilith is actually mentioned in the book of Enoch. Like, I have to check it out. I've even heard that mermaids, aka sirens, are mentioned. Like, yo, there's just so much to learn. Like, apparently Enoch was a book in the Bible that was actually removed and written by Enoch himself, who, if you guys don't know, is a biblical figure, and he's considered to be one of the first prophets, and also one of the only two people in the Bible that was chosen by God to escape death. If you want another video about Enoch and everything that he's got going on.
China is sinking AI data centers into the ocean to keep them cool. And that's not enough, as AI will soon consume more water. The human on Earth drinks combined. AI is supported by massive data centers, and those data centers consume enormous amounts of water. Now here's the problem. 71% of Earth is covered in water, but 97% of it's salt water. Less than 1% is easily accessible fresh water. Now, combine that with the population growth, agriculture, manufacturing, and the AI boom. Cost of water is going to skyrocket. So how do you prepare? Investing as a hedge. Number one, water ETFs like PHO or FIW. Number two,
The fuck is that, dude?
Going on in the desert. This video is for entertainment purposes only. Let's go.
It's like shit is getting real now.
What do you mean?
So we're off north of our property a little bit, and we were looking for places that naturally hold water.
Okay.
And we found this like little pond that's like north of an arroyo.
That's what's up.
And this thing is filled with kids' backpacks.
Those kids must have forgot their book bags on that field trip. Come on.
And there's like a mound here, and like there's more backpacks.
wildlife activity.
Like if you dig down,
Okay.
It's like
there's backpacks.
No, it's not.
There's little kids' backpacks here.
No. Those are grown-up backpacks.
Like there are kids' fucking backpacks here.
Ain't no way. Come on.
I'm armed.
Yeah, like you got your arms.
We found a place out in the middle of the desert north of our property that has bones and boots and
what?
Kids' backpacks.
Stop. Hey, man. Stop saying that. What you mean you found bones? Are you sure? Kids were on a field trip. They forgot their book bags. They was eating lunch. They had chicken. Those were chicken bones. Stop playing with me, son. This video is for entertainment purposes only. I don't know what that guy was talking about. Talking about he's in the desert finding book bags and bones. He's talking about...
You hear the trumpets. Do not go outside. Lock your doors and windows. Do not look up. Do not attempt to record the sound or share it on social media. The signal has already been detected by international systems and does not come from any human or meteorological source. The sound has been recorded on multiple frequencies at the same time, and its pattern does not match any known instrument. If you are among the first to hear it, move away from other people. Do not talk to anyone who claims to have understood the message. If meaningless phrases begin to be repeated, in a low voice or in sync, leave that area immediately. Do not follow anyone who moves toward the source of the sound. They no longer respond. If your house begins to shake slightly or the lights dim, find a place without windows and remain silent. Do not respond to any calls from outside, even if you recognize the voice, especially if it comes from above. After the third trumpet, the sound becomes internal. Some begin to hear it inside their skull. If that happens, write down what you hear and burn the paper without reading it. Don't share it. Don't say it. The signal seeks to replicate itself. Remain silent. Remain in the shadows. Don't pray. Don't look to the sky. Don't respond to the sound. Trumpets don't announce anyone's arrival. They are the warning that he is already here.
I, for one, will be running outside looking up. This is just more deception with the alien invasion hoax.
Coming this year, look at this headline. The Messiah is coming this year, and the war with Iran is the proof. What? Let's read a little of this. Quote, the war against Iran that President Trump is prosecuting alongside Israel did not begin in a Pentagon Situation Room. According to a Rabbi Mendel Kessin, one of the most original and incisive Torah thinkers alive today, what the world is witnessing right now, quote, was written thousands of years ago as literal prophecy. What? In a lecture posted to YouTube this past Friday, Rabbi Kessin laid out a breathtaking framework connecting the current American-Israeli campaign against Iran to the final redemption of the Jewish people. Now, guys, I could pull up the YouTube video, but it's an hour and 23 minutes. We don't have time to go through all this. So we're going to give you the cliff notes of all this. Rabbi Kessin laid out a breathtaking framework connecting the current American-Israeli campaign against Iran to the final redemption of the Jewish people, the fall of Haman, and the role of Donald Trump as a, quote, look at this, the role of Donald Trump as a messianic figure and the imminent building of the third temple this year. All right, let's go down here. Iran is the last Khalifa, however you pronounce that right there, but Persia came back. That says Rabbi Kessin, it is itself a signal. Persia coming back is a signal. Iran is not merely a geopolitical adversary in the framework of Torah. It is the resurrection of the Khalifa of Persia, or the darkness. I think that's what he's talking about. And more than that, it is the last stronghold of the Amalek, the metaphysical enemy of Israel. The supreme leader, Rabbi Kessin argues, is a reincarnation of Haman. So he's drawing parallels, and we even did that too, guys, because of the Purim blood moon. So I get that on what he's saying here. The evidence he cites in the Gematria, and again, this is the numerical value of the Hebrew letters, Khomeini's name is spelled in the Israeli Hebrew language newspaper with Yud giving value of 119, yada, yada. This is, again, we want to get down here. Let's read this right here. Trump, and again, you can read this article at Israel 365 News. This is where Rabbi Kessin's framework becomes most provocative and most illuminating. Now, he's talking about Trump here. All right. Esau, the twin brother of Jacob, was not simply a villain. According to the sages, Esau was initially a man of extraordinary spiritual potential. Rabbi Kessin calls him the fourth patriarch, whose assigned mission was to enter the world of mixed good and evil and purge out its darkness, and purge it of its darkness, He was a man of the field, a warrior against evil in the external world, the complement to Jacob's mission of Torah and holiness, but Esau fell. He was seduced by the very evil he was sent to fight, and that Satan subdued him. The year of the Messiah. Rabbi Kessin then turned to the Jewish calendar of the year 5786, which is this year, and the gematria of 786 is identical to the phrase Yavo Mashiach, or in other words, quote, the Messiah will come. It is also the gematria of the revelation of the divine presence in Israel at Mount Sinai. He then cited a vast medieval compendium of Midrashim, which contains a passage that Rabbi Kessin has referenced for years, written thousands of years ago. And it states, in the year the Messiah comes, now look at this is important. It states that in the year the Messiah comes, Persia will declare war against the entire world. Let me say that again. According to this rabbi, he claims that in the year the Messiah comes, which he says is this year, according to 5786, again, in Hebrew, 786 means the Messiah will come. He states that in the year the Messiah will come, Persia will declare war against the entire world. And he calls this Edom, and it identifies as the West, specifically America, will fight back and defeat Persia. And then, look at this, then a divine voice will ring out from heaven, quote, do not worry, the time of your redemption has arrived. What does this mean? Very simply, Rabbi Kessin said, quote, is that this is the last war. Interesting. He was emphatic. We have crossed a threshold. The era of the footsteps of the Messiah, the period preceding the Messianic era, is over. We are now in the beginning of redemption, and that process, once started, is irrevocable. Quote, it cannot be turned back. Quote, it cannot be reversed. Then he begins to elaborate on the third temple being built this year. Rabbi Kessin closed with what may be his most stunning claim. He cited a commentary known as the Baal HaTurim, who notes that the word, quote, and I will dwell, from the verse where God says, quote, and I will dwell in their midst, contains encoded within its duration of both the first and second temples. The letters of the word allude to 410 years and 420 years. Again, this is the length of the first temple and the length of the second temple, and the full gematria is 786, the year 5786, which is again consequently this year of 2026 on the Gregorian calendar. So, quote, in 5786, which is this year, that is actually when the, quote, third temple will be built. Look at this. Don't be surprised if you wake up one day and all of a sudden the newspapers are reporting, we can't believe it, there's actually a temple sitting on top of the Temple Mount. Look at this. The divine presence will descend from the heavenly Beit HaMikadesh to the earthly one, and the entire world will feel it. Quote, that will convince everybody that the divine presence and the Messiah, right? Quote, Kessin said all 9 billion people will witness the Messiah be unveiled in what he calls the third temple that he's claiming will be constructed this year in 2026. Now, wow. Now, I want to give you a clip from Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu and a statement that he made that will run a chill up your spine. And then we're going to take all the puzzle pieces that we've laid out today, if I haven't lost you, and we're going to put them all together, and we're going to show you something profound, okay? Paul told the church of Thessalonica, now, brethren, concerning, this is 2 Thessalonians chapter 2, for you guys listening by Apple or by Spotify. Now, brethren, concerning the coming of our Lord Jesus Christ and our gathering together to him, this is a rapture phrase here. We ask you not to be soon shaken in mind nor troubled either by spirit nor word by letter, as if from us, as though that day or the day of Christ had come. Let no one deceive you by any means, for the day will not come unless the falling away comes first, and the man of sin, that's the Antichrist, is revealed, the son of perdition, who, verse 4, opposes and exalts himself above all that is called God or that is worshipped, so that, and I've highlighted this for you guys, he sets as God in the temple of God, showing himself that he is God. Now, Revelation 11, John the Revelator saw the construction of a third temple. I'm going to read this. I've highlighted all the key points here because the replacement theologists will argue with you till they're blue in the face that there's not coming a brick and stone third temple because they believe in this goofy doctrine that we're the temple. No, ladies and gentlemen, Revelation 11, in the tribulation, there will be a temple constructed in Jerusalem. Here it is, Revelation 11. And then I was given a reed like a measuring rod, and the angel stood saying, rise and measure the temple of God, the altar, and those who worship there. But leave out the court. So you have a temple, an altar, and a court, which is outside the temple, and do not measure it, for it has been given to the Gentiles, and they will tread the holy city underfoot for 42 months, or 3.5 years. And then verse 3 talks about the two witnesses that will emerge during this time of the construction of the temple. Ladies and gentlemen, isn't it ironic that you have, among all three major monotheistic religions, Christianity, Islam, and Judaism, there's a messianic anticipation and or the Antichrist to emerge. And among Judaism, among prominent rabbis, they are anticipating, and one of their top leading rabbis is saying that this is the year that the Messiah will return and the construction of the third temple to be established.